So my boy, man.
But
And what?
said my laptop acting crazy, so I'm on an iPad. But let's see what we can get done.
That's smooth, man.
Ooh,
That's smooth. What you got going on, man? How your trading been?
my trading.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, bro, I blew an account maybe like 2 months after 5-day course, and from there I have been on the downslope, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna front. But I mean, over the last few months, I've been going over like the webinars and I've been going over Q's webinars. Still got the book, so I've still been going over stuff. But honestly, I feel like my confidence as far as this trading thing is shot. So
Yeah. Why you think?
Yeah. Even starting like with demo accounts and marking up, like I don't know, just like hit resistance on like pulling the trigger when I think I know I'm right, getting out early, holding on to trades that are going the wrong way, getting out of the ones that are going to go the right way, things like that.
Yeah. So starting off, like, what pair are you like mainly focused on and stuff?
UJ.
UJ?
Yeah.
Mainly focused on UJ. What like account size are you usually around, like far as your balance?
I mean, I was gonna do the next one I do. I'm probably gonna drop 500 in there to start off with.
All right. And what lot size you plan on using?
Shoot, probably probably mini lots, maybe down to micros, but probably minis, honestly.
Yeah, just to get a feel for the account. So I would say, like, since you said like your confidence isn't where it's at,
Yeah.
or where it was, you know what I'm saying? I would say start off $500 account. You should be able to start off using like 0.1s. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
0.1s and 0.2s. You know, that's what I would say. Should be your main focus, and just seeing how you do. Like your first week and a half. You know what I'm saying, with those lot sizes. And if you seeing 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10.
Okay.
And feeling more comfortable as far as like having a set risk management as far as that account. By the time you do that, you'll have some cushion room to start bumping it up to like maybe that 0.4, 0.5. You know what I mean? Just depending on how well you do throughout the week. And have you been journaling your trades?
I have been. I haven't been using the journal. I left it at home.
Okay.
I have been at least writing down what got me in, structure, like I wouldn't say signals, but what confirmations I had and whatnot, that my reasons for actually getting in and whatnot. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'll be looking at the charts as it's moving, and like, I don't know, just trying to get everything straight, really.
Okay. Yeah. So I would say just me taking it back to what we learned in the class. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
it's working now. What the fuck?
Like just going over, going back through back testing, getting our that way we can get our confidence levels up. Seeing like what entry points like you would look at. So what I want you to do now is go ahead and share your screen, and I just want to see.
I gotta literally give me one moment.
Oh yeah, because you're on a tablet. That's right.
Yeah. It looks like I probably look like it might be working now. Give me a second, because it literally just like changed to a beginning screen.
Okay. Yeah, man. Where you at now?
I'm in Oklahoma. I'm in OKC.
OKC.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you was somewhere else at first, right?
Yeah. So I left after DC. I went to St. Louis.
I
was out there for like 6 months. I went to Denver.
Okay.
I was out there for like 8 months.
Yeah. How was Denver?
Denver was dope, yo.
Yeah.
Denver was dope. Yeah, man. Walk into anywhere, just grab like a quarter for the week. Grab it. Oh man, it's beautiful. And you have choices, you got selections, you got edible. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
I got there right at the beginning of COVID though, so I couldn't really do too much. But
yeah, but that's
yeah,
gosh, I gotta get out there. I still gotta get out there to Colorado, bro.
yeah, man, it's a nice vibe out there, yo.
I'm hip. And everybody that told me, I mean, everybody that's been told me it's love out there, you know. So
Yeah.
get out there.
What's been good with you?
Shit, man, I've been good, man. Just
Yeah.
shit.
You got that doctorate yet?
Nah, bro. So they tried to dick me, bro. Like they want to try to give a nigga his scholarship back just because like I've been doing my independent research and doing my own thing. So it's like they won't really. And then once COVID hit, they was just like, yeah, we don't have the funding and all of that. And I was just like, well, I see myself as pretty valuable when it comes to this program. Like I'm out putting on for Howard and letting people know where I'm repping and where my education is coming from, and actually, doing this independent research thing when it comes to Forex or whatever the case is, like mindfulness, all kind of stuff. So, and I just didn't feel like they saw that, my potential, and I was like, all right, I'll just, go where I'm valued, Shit. So I just ended up relocating back to North Carolina, bro, being around family and stuff. And we'll just set up shop here, and just, trade, teach, and, just keep.
Hey, man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That PsychFX is blowing up, yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm seeing more and more of it around.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, just keep on pushing.
Yeah, bro. That's all I can do, man. Just keep doing that and just figuring out different ways to market, and just reach people that generally fuck with the value that I try to bring to the trading community. Just went out there to Florida, went out to Miami, and did a site course, for Q. So that's gonna be on WSA on the actual website soon. So that's gonna be
okay.
Like my own section on mindfulness up there. So it's gonna be dope, bro.
All right, yo.
On that, bro, like exposure and just grinding,
Yeah. All right.
I've been trading 30 though, for real.
What was that?
I said I've been trading US 30 more than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow. Okay. I heard that move's kind of crazy. It takes a minute to get used to it.
On my main account, like my big account, I'm trading at 30, but on my like little account, I'm still trading like Forex pairs, but I'm trading like GA and EA. You know what I mean? I'm trading fast ass pairs.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I'm getting better with my entries. I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? Like using the small account basically to purge on it and just figure out what works, what doesn't work, so that way when I'm messing with my big account, I know exactly how I need to be moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Give you kind of practice while you're in it too.
Right. So it's kind of like my demo account, honestly. Like in the sense, it's just live. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it means more.
If I feel like doing some risky shit or just some shit, then I'll just do it on the small account, so that way I know I'm using small lot sizes. I know it's not going to, be detrimental, and that way I still stay, emotionless when it comes to my trading. You know what I
mean? Yeah. Gotta be cold with it. Yeah. All right, so this laptop ain't with the damn right now. It finally got me. Yeah. It got me up here, but it won't go anywhere else.
That's smooth. I mean, I'll show you some shit that I've been drawing up, so that way you kind of get a feel for where I've been at in my process.
Yeah, for sure.
Stuff like that. So, all right. So this is what I caught this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, and basically, this is GJ. 2-hour chart right now, but main structure is pretty much based off the 4-hour. So as you can see, so as you can see, bro, like pretty much we had higher low points, that I was return, points of support, even from where the support initially started and we had our break. Since then, higher highs, minor counter trends, but at the same point, seeing higher low points being maintained, letting us know that, right, definitely on the uptrend, as you know. Trend line, point A, point B, into the future, of course. maintain structure, high, low, high point, 23.6 area. Came back, consolidated, continued to the next high point. That kind of was a major resistance point that we had from previous price action. Back in June. Since then, we still maintained higher low points until we got our official break of our last support that happened like around this area. Also, a break of our trend line that came back and tested for the drop. And then seeing where we're at now in price based on that 4-hour time frame, how I had set this move up. It was just simple fib work. I know a lot of people was looking for the buys up in this area and things like that just because of how I don't know how the fuck they saw it. I know people was calling buys and shit, but what I seen was the shit fell, had my fibs out, you know what I mean? But I really couldn't get any details in this area. Of course, you know, because it's like candlesticks and candlestick. But what I seen was actually, I didn't draw it, but what I seen like just with my own eyes, you know, was just how the support kind of turned to some type of resistance over here. So that's what I keyed in on when I went down to like the second hour and stuff like that, so I could see a little bit more detail. So I seen how it had made that support, and then it came up here and started rejecting this area that lined up, right? So from that point on, I went down to like 45-minute, and I was waiting on this support to break. I seen the EMAs crossing and stuff like that, so I was down on like the 10-minute time frame up in this area, you know. And just trying to gauge that momentum. So I was like doing all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to gauge to see when was the momentum actually gonna break into my favor, right? To continue with that downtrend that I was expecting, because I caught some of the move coming down this way as well. So I knew where overall structure was, right? But I understand it's GJ. I know that the shit can go both ways before it go the way I want it to go. So I always got to make sure that momentum's in my favor, right? Especially when I'm trading GJ. So as you can see, based on this time frame and off this move, this was like kind of like 100% retracement that got respected. Just off this minor resistance that's right here. So once I had rejections being made and I started seeing that it didn't want to break this area, that's when I just wanted to monitor and see when this first level of support was broken, right? That lined up with my trend line, my counter trend line. So it broke, came back, retested, and literally, bro, I got in like in this candle. You know what I'm saying? So I caught some of this, came back, retested. Stop loss was literally above my counter trend line. You know what I'm saying? So 25, 30, 35 pips. And then continued in my favor, bro. And TP was, you know, based off a negative 27%. I think I had maybe on the 2-hour time frame. Because that's why I was kind of like looking at structure as. So my fibs that was based off the 2-hour time frame was pretty much from this push to right here. And as you can see, it lines up perfectly with my negative 27. So that's why I expected the market to come down to. And as you can see, you know, TP damn near got hit perfectly. You know what I mean? But other than that, it was a straight drop. You know, it was a little volatile around NY session and stuff like that. But you know, I was seeing higher time frame momentum. I knew my higher time frame momentum was kicking in. I seen across the MAs on the lower time frames with that counter trend line break, and as they started to spread out, you know, I felt confident about this order. You know, so I had 2.1s in. You know, better flow, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I easily put like $50 into like $200 today just on some chill shit. You know what I'm saying? Just working on like getting more precise and things like that. So that way when I am putting them big lots on my big account, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm like 80% going straight in profit type shit, you know, based off my trading plan. You know what I mean? And that's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, just making sure that you got a trading plan that helps you, you know, set parameters in the market.
That's also one thing. I mean, overall, like even the few times I've drawn up a trading plan, I've never precisely stuck to it. I have gone outside the rules. Like I have moved that stop loss, or I've gone earlier than that, earlier than whatever I was waiting for before that candle closed. So I just wanted to see I definitely wanted to see if I can get one of those together with you, a little bit more concrete.
Yeah, bro. Bro, my services whenever, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
With you, bro. You feel me? You already know the how I go about shit now, so it ain't no
Yeah.
to get on here and set time. But yeah, it's that's basically, what I saw. Um, took advantage of it. The same way he taught us in the class, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
same way, bro. Waiting on what I want to see, waiting on things that allow me to be more probable in the market. You know what I mean? Not so much chasing the market. I'm only looking for certain areas that's being tested or certain areas for execution. Other than that, I'm just analyzing and just casually flowing along with the market. You know what I mean? And another thing that helped me, that Q told me one time was just you always want to want to wait for the max of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like the max retracements, the max, not the 38.2s for real, not the 23.6s for real. Like leave that to like the newbies. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that's ready to risk it, that want to chase the market. Like being a seasoned trader is like we understand like those best trades is gonna be minimum risk. Like and even though our risk is already predetermined before we even execute our order, we still want to make sure it's as minimal as possible because that's going to allow, our profit margin to be that much bigger. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like that's just some little things that I do now is just be way more patient. You know what I'm saying? And wait on what you want to see, and not be so much anxious to, make money just because, everybody's making money or whatever the case is. Because it's like no matter what, you're gonna have to place another trade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Win, whether you lose. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're alive, bro, like you're gonna place another trade. So it's just like, why rush it? You know what I'm saying? Like why rush it? Why, try to rush the process or whatever the case is. It's just like understand that you got all the knowledge that you need right now to be successful. You know what I mean? And all you're trying to do is just put the right things in play, like I said, to make you more probable in the market. So it's just helping you be more dynamic in different environments. Even if we go in and look at UJ, we can go look at UJ real quick. I haven't touched UJ, honestly.
It's consolidating right about now. So
so it's consolidating in this area as usual. Man, it's always doing some wild shit like this. But it's consolidating. You still maintaining, a certain point of resistance. You still seeing a certain flow of the EMA and SMA. Also, certain levels of exhaustion as well, that you can use from the monthly time frame to help you gauge and get a better idea of what's going on. From this aspect, this shit is just sloppy, bro.
Yeah. Over the last few weeks, it hasn't been nice at all.
Yeah. But you got a level of resistance that's being maintained.
You know
what I mean? That's the highest level of resistance on this weekly time frame. So like even if niggas wanted to, I don't got templates for weekly. But yeah, so even if you just, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna put a call out right here. So this is weekly resistance. You know what I'm saying? And then we go down to our daily. Yeah, bro, this shit is just ugly right now. And this is the time, honestly, where it's just like, that's when you want to have like that backup pair.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just so, when shit is looking like this, it's like you can make money other ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Type shit. It's always cool to have like 2-3 pairs. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 to 3 pairs, bro. Just, one pair that you mainly on like 90% of the time, but the other 2 is just like, all right, if this one tripping, I know exactly where I could go make some money.
Okay.
In a sense, you had a retest here that happened. A point that was made, a lower high point that was made right here, a point of support that was broken here on our daily time frame, and it's been maintaining these lower high points. So even if we could draw something to kind of gauge that volatility level, but you want to try to be as close up on price as possible too, to an extent, so it makes sense, kind of.
Yeah.
And then we're down to 4 hour. So as you can see, we got areas being tested here. Could also draw some type of.
That's actually right. Oh,
yeah, something like that. Apex. So, oh man. All right, I'm gonna change this to different color since we're on a different time frame. I'll keep this one. Turn this one red. We do this on the daily. All right. Then just zooming out, looking at it. So as you can see, we're just in a tighter apex of this move. So that's why price is getting very, very tight. So the only way you're gonna be able to gauge what's going on is by being on these lower time frames. And it's so messy, man.
Yeah, it's totally not been pretty at all.
But what I was doing is just waiting for structure to get a lot clearer. And as you can see, like when it's messy like that, you gotta be on the higher time frames to even gauge, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Just going down to the 30-minute just now, it was just way too much data. You know what I'm saying? So like being on that 4 hour time frame or even that daily time frame, just for you to understand, like, all right, I had a resistance. I understand I had a drop, a break of support that happened. Since then, we've been on a major counter trend, but at the time we've still been maintaining, certain levels of resistance. Being from here, these areas, right? But at the same time, we're making higher low points. So it's like this is the time where you just want to be analyzing and just waiting for some type of break.
Wait for it to go whichever direction.
Whichever way it's gonna go, and then wait on that retest. So even if it was gonna break here, I'm waiting on this break to happen, and then some type of retest point right here for me to get along that area. So this would be the Q point, or some type of break to the upside that breaks this resistance. Come back to test this resistance along that way, and then up that way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like this, that's what I would be looking for. And my execution points would be either here or here.
Yeah.
But that's just because of the pair that we're looking at,
All right.
Well, my takeaways, honestly, would be
second pair.
Yeah, I would say just make sure that you got a second pair, that you fuck with. But as far as like the confidence and the psychological aspects of things, I would say really sit and come up with like a trading plan. Like that's really specific. You know what I mean? Like sit with it and be specific. Like, yo, I want to trade during these times is the times that if I know my pair, it's like, all right, I know these are the times that I want to execute. I know these are the times I want to be analyzing. These are the type of patterns I want to enter off of. These are the type of major market patterns I'm comfortable with entering off of. If it's this kind of trend line opportunity, if it's, this type of Fibonacci ratio, what ratios, or what retracements am I cool with executing that, and what Fibonacci retracement levels am I just going to analyze that? You know what I'm saying? Like, everything planned out to where it's like you don't have to think when it comes to this shit for it. It's just like see what I need to see, boom, I'm ready to get it. Or I don't see what I need to see, so I'm analyzing. You know what I mean? Like make it to where trading's in a sense boring. You know what I mean? Like don't make it this thing. You know what I mean? Like make it boring to the point where it's like it's just another hobby that you do as if you was reading, as if you was playing a game, as if you was, anything that you do, bro. You know what I mean? Like, because it shouldn't take that much emotion out of you to be able to execute and exit, and you should be coming and going. The same way the market flow is how you should just be coming and going. Like Boom. I took what I need out of it, leave the rest to the newbies, let them do their thing, fuck their accounts, whatever the case is. Other than that, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Got my 30 pips, my 60 pips, you know, make sure that you setting goals, make sure you're understanding, you know, how can I be dynamic? How can I use my technicals to be dynamic in the market? You know, whether that's analyzing it and analyzing like the momentum shifts, you know what I mean? By using your counter trend lines, whether it's using your moving averages sometimes, you know, or whatever the case is, like that's going to give you that edge. Figure out what your edge is. Your edge might be, all right, I know, you know, I always catch, you know, a decent amount of pips off of double bottoms in the uptrend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That might be my thing. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for, you know, 60% out of the time versus, you know, other moves. You know, other moves I might, you know, throw the 0.1 out. But if I see my move that I know I'm, you know, more probable at, I'll throw the 0.3 out. I'll throw the 0.5 out. You know, just because you never know until you actually, you know, and you're recording your data now. So it's like, I know last time I caught 30 pips off of this move. So this time, you know, I could catch 60, you know, and who knows, you know what I'm saying? But I'm more confident because instead of using that 0.1 and catching $30, you know, now I can use a 0.3 and catch more. You know what I mean? Like type things. So it's just like, that's how you play on your psychology.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just kind of take the time and build with it.
Yeah, man.
Take baby steps. All right.
Take things at your own pace, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's an individual game. Like a lot of people do this in solitude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be aware of, you know, what's going on around you and what's also going on in this environment, because this is a whole different environment than what's going on. But all of this can affect the charts, just like the charts can affect the external world. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I get boring, so that way when you're done with this, you're emotionless. Like once I close my trades, like I could give a fuck how much money I made. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's something that I'm gonna be doing for the rest of my life. Like once you got the vision, you think of more long term of it. The little shit is just the shit in between. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to school and getting your degree. Like you feel me? Like once you got your degree, it's like, all right, cool. But everybody look at that piece of paper, but everybody don't know what you had to go through the staying up late nights, you know what I mean? All kind of shit to that goes into that. You know what I mean? It's just miscellaneous shit. People just look at the degree like, bet, you're certified. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with profits, bro. Same thing.
All right. True. It's just a number at the end of the day to them. They don't know.
It's data, bro. It's data,
yeah.
bro. If you know how to read it and you can cue it, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it'll work in your favor, and the money will come nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Like faster than you can imagine, really. So it's just like, but I know you know, so it's like it ain't like I'm preaching too hard. Yeah.
I mean, watching that man watching Q over like the last 6-7 months, he's been. Yeah, I can't imagine what he's getting into at this point, but like you can even tell he's just growing and everything's just been taking off for him too. So even more so. So
trying to be, you feel me? Like that's the energy niggas is trying to be on. Like
yeah, for sure.
It's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like we trying to get to it, bro. Like get to it and add value and bring value to others. You know what I'm saying? So that way they can get it too, because it's enough for everybody to eat, bro. Like I promise you, it's for everybody to eat. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
Everybody could be millionaires when it comes to fucking with this, bro. It's just niggas want to put in the work and put it and be patient, put in the time, you know, to develop the mindset, because you got to think about it, right? Every millionaire looks different because you got to cut yourself out to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to hold yourself into the mindset, into the grit, into, you know, all of that to have that certain outcome. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with this, bro. Like you got to cut yourself out. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, when you cut out the cookie dough to be gingerbread cookies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's already like you got to cut yourself out to be that way. So it's just like studying and understanding, not just studying the material, but also studying people. Like, you know, what is your routine like? Like when you get up, like, are you hitting the charts immediately? Are you meditating? Like, are you going to run and work out first? Like, what are you doing to prepare yourself and prepare for, you know, the mental fortitude and the mental battles that you encounter while you're trading. You know what I mean? Because all you're doing is going back and forth in your thoughts. Should I buy? Should I sell? Should I buy? Should I sell? Should I wait? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta have those things in tune and under control. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah, now your mind be doing some crazy stuff. Even if you know you're right. Are you wrong? Are you wrong? Are you
like
wrong?
That, man, but it's just like, are you gonna give it up, or are you just don't understand that it's a part of the game? You know what I mean? Like,
true.
And once you get good at the game, it's just like shit. It's like playing 2K. It's like playing Madden or anything.
Yeah, you don't got to think. You move left, I move right.
Yeah, like just reacting off what you know and what you see, and if it's doable for you or not. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
I appreciate you, bro.
So UJ, $500 account, point ones, point twos, bro. You can make some bread. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I just made 200 today off of 2.1s. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like, bro, just all you gotta do, bro, is just be confident, bro. Be confident in what you're looking for. Wait for that shit to be in position and be ready to pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Be sure when you're placing your stops, like for any of these orders, for instance, if the market broke here and made this retest, my stop would be above, that last lower high point outside of that fluctuation zone. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that if it gets hit, I'm wrong, and just make sure that you also aren't taking yourself out of any trades. You know what I mean? Either your stop loss is getting hit or your TP is getting hit. You know what I mean? Like, really that's what I mean. Sit with your trading plan, sit with your analysis, and make sure that you're analyzing, the way that you need to. You know what I mean? So that way it's like you understand, like, okay, if I was wrong, how can I get better? What did I see that gave me this L? Or was it just a normal L? You know what I mean? Because normal losses too. You know what I mean? So it's definitely levels to it.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Just get at me, bro. Let me know because I want to see you do good in this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? IDC, you was my roommate, so it's like.
I appreciate it though, bro. I really do.
I want to see you eat, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get there. Ain't no doubt.
Yeah, bro.
Like I really don't give up on shit. Even though I might step away from it for a second. I really don't. Until once I made that decision in my head, like it's either it's this or nothing else. Well, that's the mentality though.
Like, it's timing, bro. It's timing for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like it's perfect timing for everything, bro. Like, and that's what I like. You know what I mean? Take your time, bro, because it's your journey. You know what I'm saying? You the only one that is gonna benefit off the profits or the losses. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's your journey, bro. You know what I mean?
True. Okay.
I'm here to help in any way, shape, or form, bro.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Shoot. I'm gonna get this. I'm probably gonna do that trading plan tonight. Knock it out. Yeah. Shit. We can do this again at another point. I can send you. I mean, let me know how this works for you.
Yeah. No, this worked perfect for me, bro. Just let me know, like, you know what I'm saying? The next time that you want to set up an appointment and things like that, we can just go from there.
All right, no doubt.
That's all
right, good talking to you, man. Appreciate it. You definitely gave me some things to work on. Yeah, just to get my mind a little bit more focused. So,
and I wish you had your journal, bro, so that way you know what I mean. It got their mindset. It got the mindset.
I'm going home next week. I'm going home next week. I know exactly where it is. It's this one. I found the other one too. You sent it to the billing address. So it was down in Florida the whole time.
Okay.
So I got both of them. They right there on top of each other on my desk, right next to where my suitcase was. But I'm gonna grab it for sure as soon as I head down there.
All right, man. That's a bet, bro. Just hit me.
Yeah, no doubt, man. You take it easy.
All right, you too, bro.